Jackie, I already showed you how to do the Class A truck trailer inspection. This is the 2015 Internet Freightliner automatic. Show you how to do the pre-trip inspection. We have the pre-trip inspection instruction sheets. Or before the my sheets tells you how to do the inspection. First, engine compartment inspect from the left driving axles. The beginning from the top. The first cycle we go check the clearance lights. The clearance lights clean, the proper colors, no missing lanes broken. Next, so you go check the windshield. The windshield clean, no illegal sticker. Or without the illegal sticker, no crack on the glass. Go check the registration and the inspection sticker, both updates. The windshield wiper arm and the wiper securely mounted, no loose missing parts. Next one, we go check the left and the right convex mirror, clean, securely mounted, as properly adjustment, no broken. The convex mirror bracket, securely mounted, no loose or missing parts. The heavy vehicle sticker is update or the up to date. The next we go check the left and the right, the headlights with high beam and the low beam. And we go check the left and the right, the four-way flashlight and the turn signal lights, clean, proper colors, no missing links broken. Next, we check the bumper secure. Next, we go check the license plates. The license plates clear and visible. We need to go check down the bottoms, make sure all holes secure connects, no leaking. Especially we need to mention no coolant, engine oil, transmission fluid, leaking or leak on truck. The next one will be open the boot to check the engine parts. First, we go check the coolant tank. The coolant tank securely mounted, no crack leaking. The coolant level over refill mark at safe operating range. The following the hose come to the water pump. The water pump by belt driving, operating properly, mounted securely, no crack, no leaking. The hose, same thing, no crack, no leaking. The next one, we check the power steering fluid. The power steering fluid over refill mark at safe operating range. The tank and the hose securely connect, no crack, no leaking, securely mounted. The following the hose to the power steering pump. The power steering pump by gear driving, operating properly, mounted securely, no crack, no leaking. The next one, we need to take the stick off to check the engine oil. The engine oil over refill mark at safe operating range. The next one, we following those hoses, come down to the air compressor. The air compressor by gear driving, operating properly, mounted securely, no cracked, do not hurt any leaking. The next one, we could check the steering linkage. The steering linkage. The first, we check the U-joint. The U-joint and the socket. Enough grease, no bends, no cracks. Check the gearbox, securely mounted, no cracks, no broken, no leaking, securely mounted. Check the pedal arm. The pedal arm, no bends, no cracks. The bolts, secured connects, no missing bolts, nuts, and the cutter pins. The next one, we check the drag link. The drag link, no bends, no cracks, securely mounted, no missing bolts, nuts, and cutter pin. The next one, we check the steering arm. The steering arm, no cracks, no bends, securely mounted. And the next one, we check the left and the right wheel tie rods. The tie rods, no bends, no cracks, securely mounted. The engine parts finished, we check the suspension parts. The suspension parts, first we checked the spring hanger. The spring hanger and the U-bolts, securely mounted. No loose missing parts, no crack broken. No missing the bolts. No missing brackets, bolts, and the bushing. Next one, we check the leaf spring. The leaf spring, no crack, missing, shifts, broken. The next one, we check shock absorber. Make sure it's securely mounted from the top to the bottom. Clean, no leaking. We check the brake parts. First, we check the brake hose. The brake hose and the ABS line. The brake hose carry air. The ABS line connect to the ABS sensor. It's both no cuts, no cracks, do not hurt any leaking. The coupling and the fitting secure, no leaking. Next one, we go check the brake chamber. The brake chamber securely mounted, no cracks, do not hurt any leaking. It's no dented, no loose or missing clamp. The next one, we go check the slack adjuster and the push rod will be inside of the unit. It's no bends, no cracks, no loose or missing parts. When pushed by hands, the push rods, no more than 1-inch plates. The next one, we check where those is a disc brake and the rollers. Next, we check the roller and the brake pads. It's securely mounted, no crack, no broken, no have holes, no dented. The brake lining or the brake pads is more than 1/4 inch, clean, no grease or oil. Next one, we go check the tire, the front tire. The front tire, we need to use tire gauge to check, make sure the proper inflation 100 psi. The front tire, the tri-dip is more than 432 or 4/32 inch. The front tire cannot be recapped, retrieved, and regrouped. The front tire, no cuts, no bubbles on the sidewall. The next one, we check the rim. The rim is no bends, no cracks, no repair welding or illegal welds. No rust trail indicate rim is loose. Next, we check the valve stem and the valve cap. It's securely mounted, not loose missing. Check the lug nuts. The old lug nuts, oval tight screw, no loose missing. Check the harbor seal. The harbor seal, oval tight screw, no oil leaking. The next one, we check splash guards, securely mounted, not loose missing. The left side I'm finished, I go to the right side, check the another parts. First, we'll be check the alternator. The alternator securely mounted by bell driven. It's operating properly mounted securely, wire normally connection. And we check the engine compartment belts. When pushed by hands, not move more than 3/4 inch plate. It's no frayes, no visible cracks, no loose the fiber, no side of the wall, no cuts. The next, we check the washer fluid tank and the washer fluid. Washer fluid tank securely mounted, no crack leaking. The washer fluid over refill mark. Finally, we check the all air hoses, electrical line, and the line installation. It's no cuts, no splits, no tapes, no freight, no cuts. Until now, I'm finished my engine compartment inspect. Okay, now I check from the side of the door with fuel area. First, we check the mirror. The mirror securely mounted, clean, no broken, it's adjustable. And the next one, we check the brackets, securely mounted, no loose missing parts. We check the door. The door, make sure it's no cracked, no broken, and open, close, smooth. The hinge secure with the seal intact. We check the window, clean, no cracked, no broken. Check the handrail, securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. We close the door. We check the center signal lights. The center signal light, clean, purple color, no missing links broken. It's amber colors. The next one, we check the DEF tank. Make sure the DEF tank is securely mounted, no cracks, no leaking. The cap tight secured. Next, we check the fuel tank. The fuel tank securely mounted, no crack, no leaking. The fuel cap tight secured. The fuel close over line. no cuts, no leaking. Next, we check the steps. The entrance step. The entrance step, clean. The tree not loose and securely mounted. Next one, we check the catwalk and step. The catwalk and step, solid, not loose. Secure the bolt to the tractor frame. Next, we check the catwalk and step. The catwalk and step is solid, not loose. It's secure the bolt to the tractor frame. It's clean, no debris, no grease or oil on the top. The next one, we need to go to check the exhaust system. The exhaust system connect tenderly, mounted securely, not loose or missing clamp. No any damage such of the leaking, rust or the carbon soot. The next one, we check the driving shifts. This transmit power to the rear axles. No bends, cracks, twists. The coupling and the U-joint appear to be secured, free of the foreign objects. The next one, we check the tractor frame. The tractor frame is no cuts, no cracks, no broken, no repair welding, and not loose or missing cross member. No broken holes. The next one, we go check the tractor suspension parts. The spring hangers, and the U-bolts. Securely mounted, no cracks, no bends, no loose missing parts, no missing the bolts. The bracket and the bolts bushing use attached to spring airbag to frame to torque arm assemblage, not crack broken. The tractor to the trailer with safe locked. We check the red emergency line and the blue service line. The bolts, no cuts, to not hurt any leaking, no cracks. The securely connect from the tractor to the trailer with glad hands, no bends, no cracks. The air hose and the electrical line has the proper clearance. It's enough space from the catwalk. The next one, we go check the mountain bolts. The mountain bolts hold the fifth wheel sliding mounting in the place. No missing bracket, bolts, and bushing. The platform is support the fifth wheel to the frame. It's no cracks, no broken. The fifth wheel, proper lubrication, securely mounted to the platform. Not loose or missing pins and bolts. The release arm, captain of the trailer, all the way in. Like the locking jaw close around the kingpin. The air hose, this is the air hose. The air hose, no cuts, no leaking. The next one, I need to go inside to check the kingpin. The kingpin inside of the jaw holes. So kingpin secured in the jaw holes. No crack, no bends, no loose. The next one, we check the locking jaw. The locking jaw close around the kingpin, connect of the trailer, not loose or missing. We check the apron. The apron secured mounted to the trailer. No visible cracks or broken. It's lying flat on the fifth wheel. Nothing between apron to the fifth wheel. No gap, no lights. I have the enough room in the top area. Enough room. The next, we check the spring hangers. Spring hanger and the U-bolts. Securely mounted. No crack broken, no loose or missing bolts. And the bracket, bolts, and the bushing use attached to lift spring. The airbag to frame and to torque arm. No cracks, no broken, no loose or missing parts. The next one, we check the leaf spring. The leaf spring, no missing, shifts, crack, broken. The next one, go to the back, we check the airbag suspension. The airbag suspension is securely mounted, no cracks, no leaking. Front of the airbag suspension, we have the shock absorber. The shock absorber securely mounted from the top to the bottom, clean, no oil leaking. We also need to check the brake system, the brake hose and the ABS line. The brake hose carry air, the ABS line connect to the ABS sensor. It's no cuts, no frizz, no leaking. The capping and fitting is secure, no leaking. The next one, we check the brake chamber. The brake chamber securely mounted, no dented, no cracks, no leaking, and no loose or missing clamp. The next one, we check the select adjuster and the push rod. Same thing inside of the unit. It's securely mounted, no bends, no cracks, no loose or missing parts. When push the rod by hands, not move more than 1 inch plate. The same thing, we have the disc brake and the brake pads. It will be inside. The brake and the pads, no bends, no cracks, no have any holes, securely mounted, no loose or missing parts. The brake pads, more than 1/4 inch, clean, no oil or the grease. The next one, we check the tire. Both the tire, we need your tire gauge to check proper inflation 100 psi. The real tire tread depth is more than 232 inch. The both tires same size, no mismatch. The wheel for even spacing, no debris, nothing between. The rim, same thing. The rim is no bends, no cracks, no repair welding or the illegal welds. No rust trail indicate rim is loose. The valve cap and the stem is securely mounted, not loose missing. The lug nuts, all bolt tight secure, no loose missing, no crack radiation from lug bolt holes, or no rust show around the nuts. The extra oil seal, all bolt tight secured, clean, no leaking. We still need to mention the tire, the side, no cuts, no bubbles on the sidewalls. Mat flap and splash guards, securely mounted, no loose missing. The next one, we need to go inside to check the signal lights. We have the left and the right light working for left and the right turn signal lights, four-way flashlights, brake light and the tail lights. And we have the backup light and the reversing lights. All clean, power color, no missing links broken. The license plate lights securely mounted, no loose missing parts. The license plate clear and visible. The bumper secure. Now we do the combination item for the trailer inspection. The first, we check that the headboard. The headboard is no crack, no broken, no loose or missing parts, and not loose or missing rivets. It's strong enough to contain cargo. The top that we have the two lights is clearance lights. The clearance lights clean, purple color, no missing links broken. And we have the inspection sticker is update or the up to date. We come to the side, we need to check the top the clearance lights. We have the two amber clearance lights up front, the red color on the rear. So clearance lights clean, purple color, no missing links broken. The red color on the rear, the amber color on the front. We need to check the side door. We open the latch. The side door open, close properly. The door, no crack, no broken. And the strap and the chain secured. The latch properly. We need to call out the DOT reflective tape. The DOT reflective tape is clean, purple color, it's not loose or missing. The next one, we need to check the trailer frame. The trailer frame is securely mounted. It's no broken, no repair welding or repair welds. Not loose or missing cross member, and no broken holes at trailer floor. The next, we check the landing gear. The landing gear securely mounted is fully raised. The crank handle secured inside. The support frame and the landing pad. No loose missing. We keep the go back. We need to check the trailer suspension parts. Similar fronts we use it. The spring hanger and the U-bolt securely mounted. No cracked, no missing parts. The lift, the bracket of the boat, the bushing, not loose missing. The lift spring is no missing, cracked, shifts broken. The shock absorber securely mounted from the top to the bottom. Clean. No oil leaking. Next we go check the brake parts. We have the brake hose and ABS line. Same thing, brake hose is carry air. No cuts, no freight, do not hurt any leaking. The ABS line connect to the ABS sensor. The coupling and the feeding secured. The brake chamber securely mounted. No cracks, no dented. No loose or missing clamp. Slack adjuster and the push rods. Slack adjuster and the push rods. Securely mounted, no crack, no bends, no loose or missing parts. When push, roll by hand, not move more than 1 inch plate. The brake drum and the brake lining. Securely mounted, no broken holes, no loose or missing parts. And the brake pads or the brake lining is more than 1/4 inch, clean, no grease or oil. Next we go check the tire. Both the tire, we need to use same tire gauge to check proper inflation, 100 psi. The real tire tread depth is more than 232. The both tire, same size, no mismatch. The wheel for even spacing, no debris, nothing between. No cuts, no bubbles on the sidewall. The rim, no bends, no cracks, no repel welding or illegal welds. No rust or chill indicate the rim is loose. The valve cap and the stem is securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. The lug nuts, all bolt tight secured, no loose missing, no crack radiation from lug bolt holes, or the no rust show around the nuts. The X oil seal, all bolt tight secured, clean, no oil leaking. The mat flap, securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. The ABS line is clean, proper color, no loose missing. Finally, from the top, we have the clearance lights. The clearance lights are clean, proper color, no missing links broken. We have the left and the right tail lights. It's clean, proper color, no missing links broken. And we have the left, right, four-way flashlight turn signal light. Clean, proper color, no missing links broken. And we have left and the right brake light. Clean, proper color, no missing links broken. And the DOT tape, clean, proper color, no loose missing. And we have the license plate lights, securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. We have the license plate, clear and visible. The bumper secured. Thank you so much for your watch. This is Jackie. I'm finished my inspection. Thank you.